Good morning, children. Hope you all are safe and good. Children, in my last video, I have explained you what is the structure of nerve fibers. Okay, neurons, nerve cell, and so again, I am just going to tell you in short, in brief, that it is made up of cytone, dendrites, and axon. Okay, these three. So cytone carry the nucleus and it carry the Neisser's granules also, as you can see here, so that it can synthesize the protein. Okay, same way this axon consists of a outer covering which is made up of myelin sheet, okay, which is called neurolemma and neurolemma. So the gaps between these axon segments are called nodes of Ranvier. Okay, these are the fine like structures, this dendrites, okay, they carry the impulses. Okay, so in this video today I am going to explain you how these nerves transmit from one region to the another region. Okay, children, so as you know how they attach, how one first nerve attached to the second nerve. So the this first nerve consists of axon terminus, you can see here. So this axon terminus, or you can say the bulb like or knob like structures, okay, they attach to the dendrites of the second one. So you can see here in this diagram, this is the first nerve, okay, this is the ending part of axon terminal. Terminal means last part, end part, okay, and this is dendrites is second, okay, another nerve part. Now children, when they attach, they form a synapse. Okay, so this attachment where axon terminals attach with the dendrites of the second nerve, they form a synapse. Okay, and they have after attachment they show some gaps also. That gaps are called synaptic cleft, you can see here in the last line. Okay, now children, in my last video I have not shown you the picture of this nerve cell, but I told you that few axons they are branched. Okay, so here I am showing you today that you can see this branched axon. This branch axon is called collateral fiber, collateral axon. Okay, so you can see this nerve fiber is axon is branched, so it is called collateral fiber. Okay, now today I will tell you, I am going to tell you how these nerve transmit. So there are three steps, okay, that is given in your book also, this diagram you can see A, B and C. So there are three steps. First step is polarized state, okay, second step is depolarized state, and third step is repolarized state. So remember always there are three steps: polarized, polarization, depolarized or depolarization, and repolarized and repolarization. So polarization, depolarization and repolarization are the three steps through which nerves transmit from one end to the another end. Okay, and they need you know, in the physics you have learned that electric charge, okay, they move always from positive to the negative side. Okay, so like this only, positive to the negative, these nerves impulses also transmit. Okay, now based on the ion concentration, okay, so here you can see in this transmission sodium plays a very important role. Sodium ion, we all know that sodium has the atomic number and 11, okay, and the electronic configuration of sodium is 281. So sodium is highly reducible metal, okay, or element you can say. So it can easily donate one electron and it carry the positive charge, Na positive. So basically the sodium or you can say the potassium, sodium potassium pump is very important, or these ions are very important for the transmission. Okay, so first state you can say they are showing in this diagram resting region, polarized region. Okay, in the resting region, all the positive charge, all the sodium ion you can say are outside, okay, and all the negative ion are inside. So in this phase we can say this is polarized state. Okay, so children, in this through the cell chapter we know that cell is having the outer covering which is called the cell membrane, and the cell membrane has the tendency, okay, they have the ability that they can allow only few ions. Okay, some cell membrane are impermeable, they do not allow any substances to pass through it inside and outside. Some are freely permeable, they can easily allow every substances, every ions to pass into it, okay, and pass outside from it. And some are semi permeable, okay, they allow only few ones, selective ions, okay. So this is this plasma membrane of nerve fiber. As you can see, this is the plasma membrane diagram, okay. So this plasma membrane of nerve fiber, it is permeable for sodium ions, okay. So what happen when first it is in a resting position, as you can see, where all the sodium ions which carry the positive charge are outside and internal all are negative charge, okay. What will happen when the cell allows, or when the plasma membrane allows sodium ion through the through its channel to enter into it? What will happen? Few segment of the this nerve cell membrane get excited, okay, and it become depolarized. So here you can see in the B part, these positive ions are inside now and negative ions are outside, okay. So but only a few segments. So in this transmission system of nerve, what happen, only a few part get excited, means this nerve transmit segment wise, partly, okay, from one part, from a small section of part it is moving. So here you can see the arrow, okay, in the B arrow is here only in the few part, and here in the C part now arrow is moving. So when it moving, okay, it is just carrying the positive charge and leaving the negative charge, okay. So means it is exciting and then leaving behind the recovery region. So now it is moving, okay, segment wise, parts wise, okay. So remember, so this is called excited region, when all these positive charge are inside and negative charge become, or you can say move outside from the cell, this cell membrane, okay. Now rest of the part is resting phase earlier, okay. So this segment, okay, it is moving slowly part wise, okay. Now C part, what is C part, what will happen when the excited part move forward, okay. So this earlier is excited part, they will become depolarized again, okay, that we call repolarized, okay. So again it leaving behind the this negative charge, again it will turn into this segment, again it will turn into negative charge and leaving behind the excited region. Like this, only this excited region moving forward into the nerves, okay, leaving behind the recovery region. So like this, okay. First it is all are outside positive charge, then few segment it will become in the inside, and then when it moving forward leaving behind the negative charge, it again become polarized, like this. So remember, polarized, repolarized, and depolarized and repolarized, okay. So it is very good diagram, it is given in your book. So I am reading few content so that you can understand well. Now children, in the normal condition, as I told you, in the normal resting condition, the outer side of the nerve fiber carries positive charge, okay, which is called polarized state. So in this state, this sodium ion are outside the axon membrane, or you can say axon membrane or cell membrane, okay. Now what happens when on stimulation from any factor, from mechanical factor, for electrical factor, from chemical factor, or any heat, from any stimulus or external factor, when axon become receive the receptor or signal, okay, what will happen, that these sodium ions transfer inside into the small part, it transfer inside, okay. As you can see, it transfer inside when it get the stimulus and it becomes permeable to sodium ions. So after taking the stimulus only, it will turn into positive charge. So and this cell membrane or axon membrane become excited then when positive charge goes inside it, okay. Now the point of depolarization, is as I said, as I told you, the point of depolarization become a stimulus for the next neighboring area of the membrane, okay. So again what will happen, this excited region will turn into a depolarized, okay, recovery region. Now children, so here you can see easily they are showing conduction of nerve impulse through a nerve fiber. So remember the 3-step: polarization, depolarization and repolarization. Okay, now have a look. So this you can see in this diagram synapse. Okay, this is the axon terminal, this is the axon terminal of one nerve, and this is the dendrite part of the another nerve. They attach together and they form a synapse. Synapse means connection. Okay, now what happened, this axon terminal, this here in this second picture they are showing the axon terminal. They are having the vesicles, like circular vesicles you can see. Okay, so in the lower classes, in class 7 and 8, we have told you that these vesicles, these signals transmit through the neurotransmitter. Okay, neurotransmitter, or which is called acetylcholine. Okay, so neurotransmitter is present, or this chemical acetylcholine is formed inside these vesicles only. Okay, and these vesicles are found in the axon terminal. Okay, so now children, when this axon terminal, due to the stimulus and this excitement, okay, due to this membrane, polarization, depolarization and repolarization, what will happen, this neurotransmitter release the acetylcholine and fused into the, through this channel, you can see this purple channel. Okay, so as I told you in my last video that every stimulus, okay, every they are having, and so many times I told you that every we are having all these chemicals, all these hormones, they or all the enzymes, okay, they are specific for certain factors. Okay, so like every lock has a specific key, the same way specificity is there. So this purple one is permeable for this chemical acetylcholine. Okay, so this acetylcholine from this channel only, it will transfer to the dendrite part of the another channel. So like this chemical messenger acetylcholine is moving from one nerve, you can see, through the vesicle, through the neurotransmitter, it is moving from one nerve to the another nerve. Okay, so this neurotransmitter which is called acetylcholine plays a very important role, and when it become active, when this all transmission stages, polarization, depolarization and repolarization, this takes place, then only it will activate the neurotransmitter so that it can release the acetylcholine into the another nerve. So they are having the specific channel through which they transmit. Okay, they are not fusing like this. Okay, they have the specific channel. So here you can see now they are moving. So understood this thing. So again in this you can say they are saying this action potential. Okay, action potential reaches axon terminal and depolarization membrane. Depolarization means when it becomes active. Okay, when sodium ions are inside, depolarization means when sodium ion is inside. So this sodium ions, in this sodium ion, this calcium ion is also plays very important role, because it helps in the excitement. Okay, so it is not given in your book, you will learn in the higher classes. So this chemical ion will go inside and it will allow sodium, these neurotransmitter, this blue dotted structure you can say, to get inside it, and it allows sodium, you can see this plus sign, this is a sign for sodium, so that sodium ion can easily transmit. So here neurotransmitter bind to the receptor on target cells and it infuse inside the another neuron. So just remember this diagram. Okay, how it fuses. So this transmission, all the 3 steps are important, which stimulate the neurotransmitter so that it can transfer acetylcholine chemical into the another nerve. Okay beta, so please just remember this thing. Now so the previous area become repolarized due to the active transport of sodium ion again to the outside. Okay, so then what happened in this repolarization? Again, in the repolarization, again sodium ion goes outside, okay, and this negative ions comes inside, and then segment wise it is moving. Okay, so just you should remember the charge, where first charges are outside, positive charges are outside. In the second diagram, positive charges are inside, and in the third diagram, these positive charges are inside. So just remember these charges, okay, and the steps. Now this transport is achieved by sodium pump, okay, and this sodium pump is basically, you know, a class 8 I have explained you active transport. Okay, so this is the example of active transport which required energy. Okay, so and energy always our cell organelles or our cell needed in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Okay, so the conduction of nerve impulse is a wave of depolarization followed by repolarization. Remember, polarization, depolarization and repolarization, remember it. Okay, so now they are saying do not compare conduction of nerve impulse like electricity, flow of electricity. Okay, because you know why they are saying like this, because you know electric current in the electric wire, wire is used, and like copper wire or any wire, okay, and charge move from the same way, positive to negative sides. Okay, but throughout they are moving without any hindrance, without any disturbance. But here in the nerve fibers, what is going on, they are moving, electrons are not moving. Okay, their segments are becoming charged, and then it becomes again decharged. Okay, now in the last box they are showing giving the that speed of the electricity, okay, and speed of the nerve impulse, 100 meter per second only. So maximum speed it moves it. So like this, remember, it is a ion potential which allows these nerves to move from one nerve to another nerve with the help of this polarization, depolarization and repolarization, and in which sodium pump plays a very important role with the help of calcium ions. Okay children, so thank you, have a nice day children, and go through the chapter in a homework. Please read this chapter, okay, and in the Zoom class you can ask me your doubt. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day children.